to the Crypto Injury Show. I have not looked at XYO in so long, so I thought I should look at XYO. It used to be a video that did pretty well on my channel, or a coin that did pretty well on my channel. So if we look at XYO right here, oh, by the way, I'll be live here in about a half hour at 11 a.m. Central Time from the time of posting this video. Actually, by the time I post this video, it won't even be that long. So right now, let me just clean up this chart a little bit. But you can see that on this chart, we are currently oversold, trying to make a higher low on the daily time frame. So the question now is, can we make some kind of uptrend here on the daily, and then you'd have to get back above this downsloping resistance line. So this is kind of the consolidation that I see you in. The 2-day time frame still, in my opinion, is in an uptrend. Yes, it's trying to roll over, but if you get it bounced on the daily, then this would continue back to the upside. If you look at the 3-day time frame, same situation as the 2-day. Again, if the daily gets a bounce, the 3-day will continue to curve back to the upside. And if you look at the weekly time frame, you can see that you oversold. So now that brings us back down to the 12-hour time frame. You have to get back above this downsloping resistance line that I can see you have 2 resistance points on right now, or 2 touch points you are on right now. So really now we jump down to the 8-hour, 12-hour time frame on the RSI. Looks good. 8-hour time frame also looks good. I never talked about the money flow, but it is there. It's down there if you want to ever look at it. Money flow looks very good to me. It's oversold, ready for a bounce on the 8-hour time frame. If you look at the 6-hour time frame right now, you have resistance at 10.2 now that we get into the smaller time frames. But again, you have to get back above this resistance line, and I would say the bigger resistance is 10.63, but you do have this downsloping resistance line right here that as of right now is at about 10.2, where that other resistance is. Horizontal resistance is at 10.2, also downsloping resistance I see at 10.2 cents. Or actually it's not even 10.2, but 10.2 would be the price. So if we look at the 4-hour time frame, you can see that on the RSI, you're kind of getting close to being overbought, or you are overbought. Now you're in a downtrend again on the RSI. Money flow looks mad to me at best on the 4-hour. On the 3-hour, it looks pretty phenomenal, and the 2-hour is probably oversold. Yes, it is. You can see that. So I see this kind of going on right now. The 2-hour could give you some life that could potentially get this thing out of the dumps and above that 10.2 resistance level that I do see going on here. This is a falling wedge to break up 68% of the time. Your measured move would be 10.74. If that happened, obviously you'd be above that horizontal and downsloping resistance line around 10.2. At 1-hour time frame is getting overbought. That's likely to make a lower high below 10.5 or below the previous high, 10.67. So the 1-hour doesn't look good, but the 2-hour would look good to me. So I see this as this is the most likely scenario, not financial advice, but I see this breaking to the upside. This is a falling wedge. Probability says that these break up 68% of the time, and I would take the probability. You have the higher time frames, such as the 2-day and higher, looking very bullish to me. So I would say there's a 68% chance that you break this 10.2 level and get up to the measured move of 10.76 for a slightly higher high here in the next 48 hours or less. So that's what I see going on. Most likely situation. I will say this. Here's your invalidation point. If you break 957, we're at 978 right now. If you break 957 on XYO, I would say the likelihood is that now you're going back down to the downside. Where would the next support be on the downside for XYO? Well, I'm glad you asked. You have a local low at 871, and then below that, your next support is 5.6. Those are levels I'd watch for a bounce for if you broke down. With that being said, guys, that's my update on XYO. Those are price levels I went from top-down analysis. If you guys enjoy this, appreciate if you guys hit the like and subscribe. Hit the bell notifications so you get notified every time I post a video and when I go live. If you guys don't want to get wrecked, always use a stop loss. And I guess my advice is always follow the trend. Trend is your friend until the end. I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers and have a great